Thanks, Jason, and selamat pagi, everyone. My name is Irene J. Liu, and I lead the Google News Lab here in the Asia-Pacific region. At the News Lab, we've had the privilege to work with journalists across Indonesia on a number of initiatives to fight misinformation and protect democracy. And as Jason mentioned, over the past 3 years, one of our biggest projects has been in collaboration with the Aliansi Jurnalis Independent, called the GNI Indonesia Training Network. Since 2017, 90 Indonesian journalists have trained over 10,800 journalists and journalism students across the country on fighting misinformation, verification, fact-checking, and digital safety and security. And as you can see from this map, in 2019 alone, we've held in-person workshops in nearly every corner of Indonesia. While we're thrilled to see how many journalists have been trained by this incredible group, we're now working to respond to the needs of journalists in Indonesia by adding new training modules, which we've developed after hearing from the journalism community. We've heard that the fact-checking community is facing increasing stress, especially in the era of COVID-19 and the resulting social isolation. In partnership with Yayasan Puli and the DART Center Asia Pacific, the GNI Indonesia Training Network will conduct research on trauma among fact-checkers and assess their needs. We'll then follow up with workshops and well-being consultation for fact-checkers. We also seek to deepen the conversations around how to handle misinformation, especially during times of breaking news and crisis, such as the COVID-19 pandemic and environmental disasters. In partnership with First Draft, the GNI Training Network will conduct seminars on responsible reporting, which will allow journalists to discuss how media outlets can identify the right moment to cover disinformation and write about manipulated content and online extremism. The GNI Indonesia Training Network also works closely with Facta, which Jason mentioned earlier. It's a groundbreaking collaborative fact-checking project, which includes 24 news organizations and was co-founded by Asosiasi Media Cyber Indonesia, Mafindo, and AJI. We're absolutely thrilled to support Facta's efforts to expand the collaboration ahead of the local elections by training and adding more than 100 news organizations from every province in the Facta project. But enough from me. Let's hear directly about Facta's plans from its leaders. Thanks so much, and back to you, Jason.